What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am really excited to start playing one of my all-time favorite games from the 90s. Definitely one of the all-time greats by Blizzard itself. We are going to be playing Diablo, the first one, the best one. So we are going to start playing Diablo. It is going to be a lot of fun, and let's go ahead and jump right into it. Let's start Diablo, or as I used to call it when I was 9 years old, Diablo. So you have three different classes to choose from: your warrior, your rogue, your sorcerer. I am going to play as the sorcerer. Think of it sort of like a easy, medium, hard kind of thing. I'm going to pick a name here, and it's going to be Mr. Magics. How about that? So, if you've never played Diablo, this is a single-player, linear RPG. You've got your character. This is a point-and-click game. You've got your little town of people here that you are obviously defending from the Lord of Darkness.
What ails you, my friend?
They all have their different characteristics.
Hello, my
Sometimes if you
friend.
talk to them, they
Stay
give you
a
side
while and
quests
listen.
to work on. So I'm just going around seeing if anyone...
Thank goodness you returned. Much has changed since you lived here, my friend. All was peaceful until the Dark Riders came and destroyed our village. Many were cut down where they stood, and those who took up arms were slain or dragged away to become slaves, or worse. The church at the edge of town has been desecrated and is being used for dark rituals. The screams that echo in the night are inhuman, but some of our townsfolk may yet survive. Follow the path that lies between my tavern and the blacksmith's shop to find the church and save who you can. Perhaps I can tell you more if we speak again. Good luck.
There's some backstory for you. I've got some characteristics as the sorcerer. I've got a staff that has a spell, Charge Bolt, and then I've also got a Firebolt spell as well. So right before the dungeon, we see this guy, Wounded Townsman. As you can see, he's kind of calling me over there. Help me, please. Listen to me.
Please, listen to me. The Archbishop Lazarus. He led us down here to find the lost prince. The bastard led us into a trap. Now everyone is dead, killed by a demon he called the Butcher. Avenge us! Find this Butcher and slay him, so that our souls may finally rest.
Avenge us. And then if you click on him again, I remember,
Your death will be avenged.
your death
Your death
will be avenged. Anyways, I'm gonna save. Here we go. Playing Diablo. I've got my keto-friendly cola right here, and I've got my Diablo. My Diablo. Let's go save the town.
The sanctity of this place has been fouled.
Yes. So here's what's great about Diablo. So there's all these creatures. You go around, you kill, you level up, you get experience. I'm mostly just going to try and get these creatures into groups. Ouch. And then I'm going to charge bolt them. That's really the only way you can get through this game in the beginning as a sorcerer. You'll find armor, you'll find weapons. Really the only thing we're interested in is books and staves. But yeah, this is Diablo, man. Considering the game. Wait, so here we go. So see, I'm gonna bring a bunch of guys together, do all this, kind of mow people down with the charge bolt. Ouch. So this is Diablo. So you've got 16 levels, right? Each of the levels have 4 different parts to them. So I'm going to be in this part of the world for 4 levels, and then I'll move to a different part of the dungeon. So the dungeon is broken up into... wonder how that's on fire there. Is that an upside down cross? Sure is. Huh. So the dungeon's broken up into 16 different levels, 4 different sections. Again, so once I get through level 4 of this dungeon, I'll move into a different part of the dungeon. The atmosphere will change. The enemies will change. Oh, I just got hit by a crap. Excellent. So here's what's so much... Here's what holds up Diablo after all these years. So you're in this dungeon, right? The dungeon changes each and every time you start a new game, right? No two dungeons are alike. There's something like... I shouldn't say that. There's something like 80 or so different dungeons that Diablo does, but there's so many different combinations of levels that you will never play the same game of Diablo twice. So every time you play Diablo, every time you start it up, you're going to get a guarantee every single time. So I have my utility belt down here. Obviously they've got hotkeys. I think I can also hotkey my spells. I'm not going to do that yet. Ugh. Yep. Ugh.
Not enough mana.
That's not good. So I have this skill, right? So far we're not off to a good start here. I have this skill. So all of your classes are, of course, they all have their unique abilities, but they all have their own skill. And to have a skill does not require any mana. The skill for the sorcerer is the ability to recharge staves, right? Because my staves have limited juice in them, if you want to call them that. However, every time I recharge a staff, it does not come back with the same number of... Get this guy really quick. Ouch. It does not come back with the same number of charges, right? So even though I think I started out with 30 charges on my charge bolt staff, now it only has 26, and that'll keep going until all the way down to, I think it just has 1 charge. 3 charges left? What happens if I recharge this thing? 14? Holy crap. Well, this should be interesting. Not here. Oh my gosh. Okay, what's going on here? What the heck? Yeah. So over here is another side quest, this dark passage. I haven't discovered it yet. Oh, look at that, a bookshelf. So this is what I was talking about. This is what you want as the sorcerer, right? You want bookshelves, you want books. Holy crap. Hold on. Take these themes out here.
Not enough mana.
Books here. Just a scroll. I don't care about that. Be a book. Nope. Give me a book. Telekinesis already? Well, I mean, that's helpful, but not really at the moment, it's not. Come here. What's up? These guys really quick. Stella can tone me a book. Firebolt, so I guess that's okay. Telekinesis again. What is going on? Great. It's nice to have telekinesis level 2. Any good, but it should be worth some gold. So what I'm doing now... Okay, so this is the butcher. I do not want to fight the butcher yet. Not that I don't want to not fight him, but I do not have the right things to fight him. Please, listen to me.
Please.
Listen to me. I guess I will go back up to town really quick. I should get some good gold from that unique mace. So we'll go back to town, I'll get some mana, and then we'll come back.
Your death.
So here's a nice little Easter egg that I never noticed before. See this fountain right here? See how it's yellow and poisoned? That's because what this guy's about to tell you.
I'm glad I caught up to you in time. Our wells have become brackish and stagnant, and some of the townspeople have become ill drinking from them. Our reserves of fresh water are quickly running dry. I believe that there is a passage that leads to the springs that serve our town. Please find what has caused this calamity, or we all will surely perish.
Yeah. Actually never noticed that before.
Hello, my friend.
So
Stay
let's
a
check out what our
while and
item is here.
listen.
200% versus demons. -5 to dexterity, -2 to magic. So this actually should be worth a lot of money here.
Well, what can I do for you?
So, yeah, 500 gold. You can have that, bro. So across the pond, over on the other side, in the outskirts of town, of course, is the witch. Her name is Adria? Adria? I think that's right. It's not Adrienne. I think it's Adria. Yes, Adria. She sells you all of your potions, all of your books, all of your no firewall scroll? Let's go all the way back. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this really quickly because you do get an item from him, and I should level up once or twice in here. Just spam your mana until it gets high enough. Scroll of identify. Ouch. Alright. Water successfully unpoisoned. I might have to go back, man, and just get nothing but magic.
Not enough mana.
This is unbelievable. Alright, back to town. Stand by. Here we go. See, look, this is the nice little Easter egg here. Now that I cleared up the water supply, it's blue.
What's that you say? The mere presence of the demons has caused the water to become tainted? Oh, truly a great evil lurks beneath our town. But your perseverance and courage gives us hope. Please, take this ring. Perhaps it will aid you in the destruction of such vile creatures.
Thanks. Town portal. Okay. Whatever. Alright, now I can finally beat the butcher since I have a whole staff of firewall now. Here's what I have to do, man. This is firewall. It's awesome, and it's great, and magic fire does not hurt skeletons. First of all, I will say, when I first met the butcher, it was probably one of the most terrifying moments of my small childhood. The most famous words, of course, or at least the most famous words that I remember that terrifies every child in their sleep is the
fresh meat.
And there's really only one way to beat the butcher when you're the sorcerer, and it's to lure him out. Oh, got that on the first try. Lure him out and firewall him right here. He's stupid. There we go.
The spirits of the dead are now avenged.
So, right. That's really the only way to beat the butcher as the sorcerer. There's really nothing in here. I've searched this whole area before, but as you can see, he's well, he's been busy. Scroll of town portal. Let's just go down to level 3, man. Let's see what we can do. I've got 1 potion of mana. Scroll of town portal. Take it. Very unconventional how I'm doing this. I can go down to level 4 too. If I don't see anything useful in level 3, I just want to go down to level 4. See if I can find... Hello? Give me scroll of town portal. Okay, scroll of town portal. Okay, book of town portal. Holy bull. Alright. Come here. Ow. I'm assuming that his name is Skullfire because he's immune to fire. Well, if he's immune to fire, I don't know what to tell him. Ouch. This is probably really stupid. Take these guys one at a time. Ouch. I need heal? Ouch. Oh, jeez. I don't have anything to fight that guy with. I mean, I guess I can hit him with the Holy Bolt. Holy Spirit. Boy, this is going to be an interesting game, I'll tell you that much. Just because we're already level 8 on level 3, which is just unbelievable. Normally you don't get to level 8 until you're in the next, until you're in, your character isn't level 8 until you get to level 5. Somehow we are just getting the most powerful creatures, but we're not getting any items. Oh my goodness. Do this. This. Come on, Skeleton Captain. Okay. Fingers crossed for Scroll of Town Portal. Please. Healing. Identify. And a firewall. I guess I'm gonna have to make the long journey back. Let's go see how much damage we can do with this. The Great Conflict. So yeah, so this is another cool thing about this game is there is lore that sometimes appears, sometimes just... Well, I'm dead. Well, nope. Oh, I gotta go all the way back. Heal me,
What
baby.
ails you, my friend?
Sally's.
Stay for a moment. I have a story you might find interesting. A caravan that was bound for the Eastern Kingdoms passed through here some time ago. It was supposedly carrying a piece of the heavens that had fallen to earth. The caravan was ambushed by cloaked riders just north of here along the roadway. I searched the wreckage for this skyrock, but it was nowhere to be found. If you should find it, I believe that I can fashion something useful from it.
Alright. Let's go back. Level 4. See you guys at level 4. Okay. Back to level 4. Now, I think everything's going to be right here, so... Yep. Here we go. Okay. Nice and easy. So there is lore, as I was saying, there is lore that's built into this game that is kind of spread out. So let's see what this is.
Take
Great
heed
Conflict.
and bear witness to the truths that lie herein.
So the lore does not appear in every single game, and I just find it very cool that they built it in here. You can actually see it.
Not
you
enough
can read
mana.
it. Oh, hey. So this is a nice little, cool, optional level 4 quest. So let's talk to this guy and see what he has to say.
Hey, you that one that kill all. You get me magic banner or we attack. You no live with life. You kill big uglies and give back magic. Go past corner and door, find uglies. You give, you go.
So, I have two options here. I can either kill all these guys for him, is the only way to get to level 5, or I can get the sign, take it back to... was saying, I could have sworn I saved over there. Okay. Hey. Oh, hi. Yeah, these guys actually, they're like a smaller version of the Butcher? Except they don't have a massive cleaver either. Right,
I
so I
can't carry anymore.
Yes, you can. But I'm going to see... I want to see what I get back in town for this, because I know that you get something good for it.
Master, I have a strange experience to relate. I know that you have a great knowledge of those monstrosities that inhabit the labyrinth, and this is something that I cannot understand for the very life of me. I was awakened during the night by a scraping sound just outside of my tavern. When I looked out from my bedroom, I saw the shapes of small, demon-like creatures in the inn yard. After a short time, they ran off, but not before stealing the sign to my inn. I don't know why the demons would steal my sign, but leave my family in peace. 'Tis strange, no?
Well, I got it for you right here. Oops. Here, take it.
You didn't have to bring back my sign, but I suppose that it does save me the expense of having another one made. Well, let me see. What could I give you as a fee for finding it? What have we here? Oh, yes. This cap was left in one of the rooms by a magician who stayed here some time ago. Perhaps it may be of some value to you.
Minus 1 damage from enemies, 2 to all attributes, hit points plus 7, mana plus 7. That's actually not good at all. So I'm going to reload. Right now, let's go give this sign back to this dude. And I know, obviously, he's going to double cross me.
You give? Yes, good. Go now. We stun. We kill all with big magic.
Yeah, guess what? Guess what? Alright, get my magic to 80. I think my magic is pretty good for now. I need to upgrade my strength, my vitality. Don't really need to upgrade my dexterity, but where'd that guy go? Did I kill him? Give me that. Punk. Hello. Alright, let's try to blast through this last level here really quick. Guess that's okay. Oh man, do I keep forgetting to save? Oh, okay. Got to be kidding me, dude. I'm so bad. Alright, you little snot-nosed, snot-spilled piece of garbage. So I have 182 mana, which is a lot. It means I have 182 health once I use the mana shield. So we're just going to go down to level 5. So I think we're done here. Let's save one more time. Down to level 5.
The smell of death surrounds me.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to end the video here. We are going to come back and start on level 5. Thanks a lot for watching. I will see you guys in the next video, and we will start on level 5 there. See you then.
I will reach out for the stars.